Hello, my Geminis. Welcome back to Money Mirror Monday. Let's dive in and see what divine messages we have from Spirit that is helping us to align with our abundance this week, okay? The first energy we have on the table is the moon. Okay, this is your current energy around your finances right now. All right, Geminis, it looks like there's some type of illusion, some type of hidden truth, some type of confusion or false picture around your finances right now. Okay, and with the world card here in the what's ready to grow position, this illusion is being illuminated. It's being revealed, okay? So whatever illusion this is, it's coming to an end this week to help us move forward, okay? Yeah, because this illusion was creating some type of block. All right, whatever perspective, this could have been a perspective around money or just simply some events that might have taken place that made us feel, defeated or or put us in an energy of I'm getting 5 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm getting an illusion. When I touched this card, it was it was before I touched the card, the thought was coming to my mind. But when I touched the card, I pictured the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so this illusion could have had a lot of my Geminis in in a place of 5 of Pentacles. Okay, um, feeling like there was a storm around the finances, or it could have been hard to bear or hard to get through. Things could have been tight, things could have been slow, but this was an illusion. Okay, and that illusion is being illuminated, the truth is being revealed. All right. um a lot of times when we are in an illusion, okay, it shifts our perspective, our mindset. Okay, and when our mind, whatever we put on our mind is what we manifest. Okay, I always say the energy you give is what you manifest. Okay, and the energy you're going to give 9 times out of 10 is going to be based on your mindset, right, Gemini? So if we're in this 5 of Pentacles energy, 5 of Pentacles mindset, we're going to start creating cycles of lack. Okay, cycles of things moving slow. We're going to help it continue. Okay, but and that ultimately creates more stagnation. Okay, it creates, like I said, the cycle of lack. All right, but with this world card here, we know that that is coming to an end. Okay, yeah, it looks like with this ending coming in. Yeah, with this ending, and it could have been. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it safe, and we're just gonna, yeah, it's being illuminated. We can dive in a little bit deeper to get more information on this illusion. But what is helping you you know, unblock this illusion is whatever is helping this ending come is bringing in clarity. Okay, it's bringing in endurance. Okay, you being able to see through or cut through. Okay, yeah. And for some of my Geminis, this illusion around finances could have been a spiritual test. It could have been. I'm getting the energy of my Geminis, you know, having everything they need, but still feeling like they don't have what they need. Yeah, I'm getting that type of, yeah, yeah. And I think this was some type of spiritual test, okay? A spiritual challenge, okay? But you endured. And that could be what's bringing this illusion to an end because of the simple fact that you took charge and you kept going. You kept persevering. You kept going. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This illusion was some type of spiritual test. It was some type of spiritual challenge, okay? And it was testing you. You were being tested and watched to see what you would do, how you would react, how you would respond, okay? And even though things may have seemed bleak, you still found, the strength in you, Gemini, to keep moving forward. You were just you just persevered. You really endured this storm, this illusion that gave Five of Pentacles energy. Okay? And so ultimately you passed the test. All right? And so with that, you're bringing in the balance, okay? Yeah, you're bringing in balance from moving accordingly. You made the right decisions during this test. And that's what's going to help, of course, remove this illusion. And it's also going to bring in this change. Okay. So this change is coming in from all of your hard work, all that you've endured. All right. All of your hard work, all that you've endured. You stayed grounded and you stayed focused. Yeah. Yeah, this was one, look, Gemini, this was one hell of a storm, but you persevered, you kept going. You seen the bigger picture. Yeah, and there it goes. Five of Pentacles on the table. Yeah. hmm You remain strong. Yeah, this storm really tested you, Gemini. We got the Eight of Swords out here. Yeah, this you're really getting a story. It's Spirit is really giving us a story here for you, for your money. Excuse me, for your Money Mirror Monday, Gemini. This was a spiritual test, Gemini, and you passed. You passed with flying colors, okay? You passed. And so the end of this illusion is here this week. It is. Because this test really challenged you on all levels, okay? Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Yeah. Emotionally, it challenged you as well. But through it all, yeah, mind games had you feeling defeated, had you feeling that you went wrong. I'm getting a Gemini. I was like, damn, did I make a wrong left? Did I turn down the wrong street? How the fuck did I end up here? Yeah, this test was really a challenge, but you allow yourself to be guided intuitively. And like I said, we got the Magician on the table. I'm going to go back to this illusion. And when I was speaking on it earlier, I felt the energy of having everything that we needed, but this illusion was making us feel like we still were coming up short, like something was missing, like like we didn't have everything we need to succeed, but everything we needed to succeed was right around us or right in front of us. Right in front of us. It was right in front of us the whole time. And whether we realized that or not, we still kept going. Okay? We still kept going. We didn't stop at we didn't stop at the Five of Pentacles energy. We didn't stop at the Eight of Swords energy. I'm sorry, Ten of Swords energy. We didn't stop at the Ten of Swords energy. We didn't stop at, this illusion of, everything that was going on around us. We kept going Three of Wands. We kept going. We kept taking action. We kept, we stayed optimistic. I mean, in our own way, because I'm getting this, it could have been a season. It could have been, you know, or should I say, it was a storm in a season. Okay. And it's like, I'm getting a Gemini that just, they just strapped up their boots and they kept it trucking. They kept it moving. Oh, Nine of Wands on the table. They kept it moving. They kept it moving. Yeah, it was hard. It was. It was hard. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of hard work. Like, I'm getting, yeah, the illusion was so strong. I'm getting the illusion was so strong. But it's just something about you, Gemini. This illusion was weighing in on you heavy. And even though you felt defeated, you still kept trying to find ways to get better or make things better or find the structure in things. Yeah. You tried to find ways to keep yourself emotionally grounded, to just keep balance so that you could keep moving forward. You stayed hopeful, you stayed optimistic. And that's why this is your week, Gemini. You're getting this fulfillment. Nine of Cups on the table. You're getting this fulfillment. Yeah, things were unsteady. Yeah. You kept your hopes high and your faith. Yeah, it was hard. But you're healing this week because you know, you showed your growth, Gemini. You showed your growth, okay? And not even realizing, but you've expanded your skills, your talents. And not only did you not notice that you were enhancing your skills and talents during this season, during this storm, but also when you're stepping into this abundance, they're going to increase even more. Yeah, you kept your composure, Gemini. It was hard. It was hard. But you kept looking at the bigger picture. Yeah. You could be getting some good news this week. It could be either by like phone, or it can be like by email or letter. Yeah, you're getting some type of communication that's coming in that's gonna bring in balance. It's gonna bring in balance to the situation. And the balance is gonna be something abundant. Something good is coming in that's gonna just, soothe things and iron things out completely for you this week, Gemini. I'm hearing you withstood the test of time. Congratulations, Gemini. This is beautiful, Gemini. This is beautiful. You were tested, you endured, and now you're getting communication in this week about your reward, reaping your reward for enduring this storm in this season. Take care, Gemini.